What's up, man? Phil Quarter Cowboys coming back at y'all with another Freaky Friday. Along with me to make this show great like we do or try to do every week. I got my bro E Shan. What's going on, man?
How you guys doing, man?
And I got my other brother, Cowboys Champ. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's up,
Nigga,
Cowboy Nation?
we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get straight to it, bro. What the fuck? So I don't know if we probably have, but I mean, fuck the elephant in the room, bro. We thought not re-signing Zeke was a thing,
Yeah,
but to go
Mhm.
get a young
yeah,
guy who's taller, faster, more athletic, and a first round pick to add behind your franchise quarterback.
hmm,
I mean, this clearly says there's probably no extension that's going to happen. This is
okay,
what we
Yep.
talked about
hmm
last year. And if
yeah,
you follow Cowboys blog, shout out to Joe. If you follow him,
yeah,
you can watch his rant video when we lost to the 49ers where he said, it's a young man's game. Draft a fucking quarterback. We
yeah,
went and got
yeah.
a young quarterback. Ironically enough, we traded him. We got him for a fourth rounder, and our star quarterback was a fourth rounder.
Oh, I
So,
didn't think about that.
so agent, what's up? Eastside Hero, fuck you. No, Eastside Hero, you
Hey,
cool.
Can I say something? Eastside Harold. I heard that you got another BBL done.
Hey, Eastside Hero, you my boy, man. I ain't got nothing to do with you and Cowboy Champ got going on. You my boy. I ain't fucking with you. I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So we're gonna get straight to it. Cowboys champion probably pop back in here. Bro, let's just go straight to it, man. What's your take on what happened an hour ago or so?
well, shit. Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat as you in a sense that because I'll be completely candid with you, man. I've maybe seen that guy throw one pass,
Okay, okay,
and so I have no basis to fucking judge anything about him about his play specifically because even with the Niners, I don't even did he even play much? I really don't even know to be honest. I I don't think he played at all, if any, with San Fran, maybe a couple of games. But judging him as a player, I can't speak about him as a player because really I haven't seen shit from him. So I
okay.
can't judge him as a player. I think getting him on the team says a couple of things to me. So one is I think it's obvious that our backup situation is so bad with Will Greer to the point where I think Will Greer was so fucking dog shit in this preseason that I think they got this guy to be a third stringer. I might be wrong, but that's
Mean
how
mug, what it do? Go ahead, my boy.
no, that's at least how it came off to me at first. Second thing is so I don't know if you saw Cowboys Corners video. He made one just an hour ago,
Okay.
and he made a point that I can agree with. He was like, they didn't do this under Romo to where they're getting a quarterback in a sense to compete. I don't want to say compete, but Cowboys Corners said compete, but basically to light a fire under Dak's ass is what he was trying to say, and I can agree with that as far as the optics are concerned. I think I think we got him kind of just to say to Dak like, hey, like, listen, you got to step up this year, and if you don't, we can move right past you, And so like I don't know whether they will, and Trey Lance is not on Dak's. I haven't seen him, so I can't judge his, acumen as a player. I don't think, no matter what our criticisms of Dak are, he's not on Dak's level. I think we know that at this point. But
Oh, Trey Lance?
yeah, but it's because all I've ever seen him do, Cowboys champs and I were made a point about this in the break that, or in the pre-show, that all he's ever seen him do is run, and That's all I've ever seen them do as well. I mean, so it's I to be honest, unless Dak gets hurt again, touch wood, I don't see him touching the field. But I think it's really just for the optics to Dak, just to get a fire up underneath him. That's really where my thoughts come in.
Really? Okay. Before
I'm
you
not
go,
sure, to be
Cowboys
honest,
champ,
because
I think I don't know, man. I mean,
you
I
think he's
feel like
going to
they
play
could.
this week?
I feel like they could have. I don't know, man. That's tough to
You think he's
say.
that's going to be like, I'll be honest, I'll be surprised if he plays. I mean, because he barely played in 4 years with the Niners.
Oh
So
man, I ain't seen Ronald Smith in so long. What's up, man?
Oh, good, man. Good.
Man, I ain't seen you in so long.
Good, man.
Dude, health.
just beating
Oh
cancer.
my God.
Good for you, man.
Man, good, man. Oh, man, I'm glad you're still fighting, man.
For the third time. Thank you, brother. I'm so happy for you. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you, bro. Seriously, cancer's a bitch. And
Yeah,
I know what it
Man,
can do
it
to the
is.
body.
yeah.
My lady's aunt is fighting she's stage 4 breast cancer right
Oh,
now.
no.
And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
spread. No, it didn't spread it. It's so I know what it can do, brother, man. Keep fighting. I'm happy for you, man. And hey, it's
Yeah.
good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in so long. But
Yeah.
Cowboy Sean, you go ahead before I make my point. You go ahead. Tell me what you think about this move. Do you think it's for, the future, or do you think it's Jerry trying to light a fire in the deck? What you think?
I think it's a combination of both. And one. Okay. The first one, if you look at the past two games, preseason game with with Will Gear and
Cooper.
uh Cooper, yeah. Cowboy backup quarterback problems is bad. It
Oh,
just
it's
it's
rough.
just like the offensive line
Yeah,
to a certain extent, if
yeah,
not worse.
yeah.
So I believe that by them bringing in Trey Lance, this will help the backup quarterback position. Now,
Hmm.
as far as putting a fire on their that Prescott ass, if he don't get it now, he ain't gonna never get it.
Hmm.
Because I mean, uh, under Jerry Jones regime, the Cowboys really only drafted one quarterback with the first round pick. That was Troy Aikman.
That's how I feel,
Yeah,
mean, bro. That's what I'm. That's the point I'm about to make when Cowboys champ get done.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's on quarterback. But now they lucked up on Romo. They to be honest, they lucked up on Dak Prescott too. But the problem with Dak Prescott, you knew who he was,
yeah,
but you tried to make him more than what he really was.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
and Jerry is the ultimate car salesman.
Hmm.
He's the ultimate car salesman. And he got majority of the Cowboys fans believing that Dak can be on the same level as Mahomes and all the top tier quarterbacks.
Yeah,
There you
And he's
go.
not.
yeah, yeah. He's not. What's up, 1980? You should come in the chat, man.
Yeah, he's not. And really now with Trey Lance, I was actually I didn't look at his 49ers game highlights. I was looking at what he did in college. I saw where he had like 54 touchdowns and one interception. But
Yeah.
but a majority of that I seen the highlights was him running. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
faster than a deer. But as far as some of the passing, it looked like Dak Dak rookie year being
yeah,
safe.
yeah. That makes sense.
So, but you got to me,
The
you
link,
got
the
like
link, the link is in the chat. 1980 is up at the top.
yeah, scroll all the way to the top. Yeah, to me, it's like Trey Lance is uh a Super Saiyan version of Dak, far as running the ball.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But now I don't know who the Cowboys quarterback coach is, but if they see that they can take a chance on a first round pick,
Hmm.
yeah, let's see what happens. Because because
Good point.
if you want a good quarterback, you're gonna have to get one in the top 10.
That's true. Yep.
All right. So for me, I'm with me, Mug. Like that's a couple guys you can light fire under Dak with. But we talk about. I mean, put it like this: this is such a smart move. All we've talked about is we need a good quarterback. We need a good quarterback. Cooper Rush is okay with the guys that he be with on the practice squad, but he's not really mobile. Trey Lance is a runner. Trey Lance, like you said, he should knock on wood. We don't want them to happen to the starter. But if it do, like it wasn't then, it wasn't nothing Cooper Rush could have did with the Eagles.
Right.
Now, don't get it twisted. Cooper Rush knows this offense like the back of his hand. And you would have to play him first. But push come to shove, and he's getting his lunch ate, you know what I'm saying? Because they just getting to him. Look who you got back there now. Look who you got an athletic big guy, man. You got an athletic guy, man. Like, this is such a good move.
Right.
The Cowboy, you can never please Cowboy fans.
Yeah, that's true.
We're so spoiled, you can never please. It don't matter. They're going to say, oh, Trey Lance didn't do this. He didn't do that. Man, he didn't have CeeDee Lamb. He didn't have – dude, I'm so happy. I know he's not our star, but I'm happy we have him as a backup. This is such a good move. And there's no way you get Trey Lance and you also extend Dak. I just do not see it happening. I do not see it. I do not see them getting Trey Lance and extending Dak Prescott, bro. It's just It's just I'm so happy for this move. Welcoming to the screen.
What's up,
one of my
Cowboys?
closest bros.
How you doing, Cowboys?
Cowboys Corner in the house. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
What's up, fellas? Did you say 1980 the link?
It's in the chat. I told him it's in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, man. What's going on? Got Freaky Friday. Cowboys champ. We got Eshawn in the house. Fifth quarter Cowboys. What's good? Everybody in the comment section. Was good.
So we got 16 people. Y'all hit that like button for me, please.
Hit that like button. Share it to a buddy. Share the screen. The stream for Trey Lance.
Hey, look who this is. Look who on the screen, bro. When the last time we seen his name?
Ron the Don Smith. Hey, this man been battling cancer. He joins the Frisco Report. Ron, I just hope you're doing better, brother.
He said he beat it for the third time. So happy for him.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, 19 is up top. If you need me to repost, I repost it. Jump right into it, Cowboys Corner, man. Give me your thoughts about everything and why do you think we did it?
Oh, we did it because you have to. This is a young man's league. I'm not saying Trey Lance is the answer. I'm not saying Trey Lance is going to come here and take Dak Prescott's spot. Not saying that at all, right? What I'm saying here is Trey Lance gets a fresh start. Dallas Cowboys gave up a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance. Trey Lance can come in here, learn under a guy like Schottenheimer, learn under a guy like Mike McCarthy, the quarterback guru, Mike McCarthy, right? So Kyle Shanahan is a really good coach. Yes. Kyle Shanahan is a really good offensive coordinator. But sometimes the spotlight of a 3rd overall pick in the National Football League for a 23-year-old, you got to in the history that San Francisco 49ers have, not everybody can do what Dak Prescott did. Not everybody can do what Tony Romo did. Not everybody can do what Troy did, what Peyton did, Tom Brady. A lot of people can't put that type of franchise on their backs and do it. It's very rare. And Trey Lance, I don't think he's a Carson Wentz. You know, I don't think he's going to be a journeyman by any means. I don't think he's going to be a Marcus Mariota. I think Trey Lance really has an opportunity because of the resources that Trey Lance has in Schottenheimer and in Mike McCarthy. And so if he can learn from
fan 99, what's up, brother? Go ahead, my bad.
If he can learn from these guys, if he can mature into this Texas Coast, West Coast offense, we have something here. Bobby Belt, a Cowboy insider for NFL Network producer. He works with James Slater. He put on there Dak Prescott had a lot of leverage. Cowboys doing this with Trey Lance gives the Cowboys some leverage, and that's what it does. Because Dak Prescott's going to pound the table and say, "I want $50 million a year. I want a $300 million contract, and while you're at it, $200 million of that is going to be guaranteed." That's what Dak Prescott's going to pound that table for. And the Cowboys can be like, you know what? And this is if, big fat if, Trey Lance develops into the potential as that third overall pick, right? He has to develop that. Brian brought us a Super Bowl winning scout had Trey Lance as a second round pick. That tells you something. All right. Yeah. We have to get better. We have to get younger. We got rid of Zeke's fat ass. Why? Because you have to get younger, stronger, and faster. Yeah. And at the quarterback position, there's no difference. The wide receiver position, there's no difference. And let me give Mike McCarthy his props. And I don't want to talk too long, but let me give Mike McCarthy his props. You mean to tell me Mike McCarthy's done all this in 3 years, going into his fourth year as the Dallas Cowboys, invested in safety, invested in linebackers, invested in wide receivers, invested in the trenches. Now, you mean to tell me that they provided something that Romo never had to worry about, and in 8 years, Dak never had to worry about? This ain't an Andy Dalton case. Andy Dalton was an old man coming in for Dallas.
Yeah.
This isn't an Andy Dalton case. You can't even compare the two.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy comes in here, fixes all these things, and then you invest in quarterback for your number one franchise guy to, oh, shit, who's this guy? This young guy. Who's this young guy? Right? This is what it does. This is what competition, this is what building a winning franchise is all about. Big props to Mike McCarthy. Big props to Jerry Jones for letting Mike McCarthy steer the ship. All right. Malik got an extension. You talk about drafted Mozzie Smith, getting in Gilmore, right? Trading for a guy like Brandon Cooks. So many things that under 10 years under Jason Garrett would have never happened. In 4 years, it's happened already with Mike McCarthy. Bring it on.
Yeah. DC Fan 99, if you want to come up and give your opinion, let me know. I dropped you the link. Cowboys, I'm going to ask you a question. Eashan said he feel like it's more to light a fire on the Dak. Do you think it's more so that or kind of the future for it?
Well, wait. Time out. Sorry, Cowboys Corner. Let me just clarify where I was going. So, what I was trying to say, maybe I didn't speak it properly, but like what I was really trying to say was, in my case, I'll be honest, I haven't seen diddly shit from Trey Lance. So I maybe have seen one pass from him in the NFL. So me keeping that in mind, that I have not seen anything from him. You know, I saw your video earlier where I agreed was you made a point to where it was like, you know, they really didn't do much of this under Romo. I think you mentioned that in your video, right? So that's where I was coming at. It's not that Trey Lance is as skilled is on Dak's level, so like that's not where I was going with that. But what I was saying was, I mean, like you were talking about, to where it's like, even though I personally have not seen anything from him, he's still a first-round draft pick with the potential upside.
I like this point right here.
You don't, and so I really, to be honest, I don't know where my thoughts lie on this. So I'm just listening, to be honest. But go ahead, Cowboys Corner.
No. So if you've never, go ahead, fifth quarter.
No, I was telling DC fan salute, DC fan and I salute to him. Go ahead. Okay.
So you don't have to see a pass from Trey Lance. You don't have to see that as a Cowboys fan. That was whatever he did up until now. That's the 49ers deal. We don't care about that because it's a fresh start. Yes. If he went 0-17 in his last preseason game with the 49ers, I don't care about that because now it's a clean slate for Trey Lance.
Right.
So just because you might not have seen one pass, that don't mean anything because it's a fresh start. It's a new offensive coordinator. It's a new head coach. It's a new scenery. It's a new team. It's a fresh start. When you get a new job, do they ask you, How are you at your last job? They don't care about that. They want to know what you're going to bring to them.
Right.
What the old crap is out the window. All right.
I hear you.
Yes, we have resumes. Yes, he has a resume. He's played ball in high school. He played ball in college, and he has a little bit of NFL experience. That's all we need to know. Everything he does from here on out, wearing a star, that's what matters.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I hear your point. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what 1988, man. I thought he was coming in, man.
Email me. Do you have my email for the quarter? Email me the link, and I'll forward it to him.
No, I'm on my phone, and if I start clicking stuff, it'll throw me out because it's crazy.
Crazy ass phone.
I have big fingers, so I sent you the link in Twitter. What you talking about?
I don't know how to share it from here, dude.
You know how to copy the link in Twitter?
Oh, I know what I can do.
What are you, 90? Frank Myers said, "What happened to the round table?"
That's a whole different discussion, man. Like that's a long discussion.
What happened to the round table?
Oh my God!
I don't know if we have the time to talk about it here, but
what happened to the round table was, I'll just put it short and sweet. Cowboy fans, if they were Cowboy fans, let money and donations and their little clique get to them. That's all it is. And there was only one channel. It wasn't everybody. It was one channel.
Everybody doing their thing. You feel me? Everybody that was on the round table, you can still see them on their own respective channels. You feel me? So, just not collectively no more. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's still doing their thing on their own channel. And, we all here to rep for the Cowboy Nation, baby. That's all that matters, man. You feel me? I'm going to add my boy in. I'm going to add my lights is flickering in my car, man. You know why? You know why the lights is flickering? The Power Man.
How you doing, man?
Power Man, 1980, bro.
Power.
You know what this remind me of 1980? This remind me when we did WTF Monday. This is one of those moments right here.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
Cause, I ain't even got to ask you the question. Just what's up? What's going on here, man?
What's up, guys? Y'all doing all right? Good Friday.
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Doing good, man.
All right. Let me do this first. My boy, Cowboys Corner. I'm gonna apologize, man, because last week I had made an analogy. I'm gonna apologize publicly. I made an analogy about Jerry Jones being the master salesman. I want to apologize to you because you do pretty good doing that. That's your line of work, your line of field, respectively. So, and I don't want to take that away from you. So, my bad if you took, I didn't mean it towards, you know what I mean. I was trying to prove a point about Jerry Jones. That's all.
1980. So let me ask you this, brother man. After we went off air, all these guys left. Fifth quarter accidentally couldn't come back in, but we ain't gonna talk about that. After the show ended, how long did we talk, brother?
We talked about 30 minutes to an hour, probably.
Easily an hour, brother. There ain't no hard feelings, baby. It's all love.
Yes, sir.
But wow, what a turn of event. I don't think any of us saw this coming. I know I didn't. I was coming. I went to the store. This is how you know you're getting old, when you go to the store with a list and you still forget shit on the damn list. So I had to go. I had to go back to the store.
Yes.
Take my daughter with me. Go back to the store.
Yeah.
And then that's when I heard. I was like, my cousin was like, "Man, why the hell did the Cowboys sign Trey Lance?" And I was like, so I'm looking. I'm like, I don't see nothing, So I just thought it was fake news. And then I started seeing videos and all this stuff, and more and more shit came out with it. I was like, well, hell, let me go ahead and post a video too. Jump on the bandwagon. And I read more and more on it, and I was like, wow, this is there's so many different ways you can look at this. This isn't your everyday, like, the Cowboys they don't do this, a quarterback? When's the last time we did something like that?
Yeah.
We y'all know we hire within, we draft within. You know, we don't do nothing until draft. We don't trade and we don't do all that stuff. We're the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry, this is Jerry's team. He was the reason why we won those 3 Super Bowls in the 90s. If let it up to him. It's still kind of like, what? I still can't. I don't understand where they're going. I do understand where they're going, but like I say, there's so many different ways. Everybody's right on this one. Everybody's opinion about this one is right because we don't know what direction they're going in. You could say, well, hell, the backups look like garbage, so maybe we need a good backup. They could say, well, we've been hearing a lot of things about Dak Prescott being disrespected in camp and talking about I'm gonna whoop yo and woo 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 and ya and all this stuff, and the players don't respect him no more. Like I said, there's so many things you can throw at this. I heard Football News talk about, Cowboys Corner, I'm sorry, talk about, even Eshan, all you guys were talking about lighting the fire under Dak. You know, you can go in that direction with it. I think this is another one of Jerry's, let me grab the audience again. Let me bring everybody again. Let me I can't say that it's a good thing or a bad thing yet because I don't know if he's even going to see the field or if it's going to be a quarterback battle. I don't know about this. I wish I knew more about it, but I don't. Like I say, there's nobody's wrong. Everybody's opinion on this situation is correct. I would love for it to light a fire under Dak and like, oh shit, I know it would me. You know, you paying me this money and you bring somebody in, I'm the guy. Why y'all bringing him in? You know, so I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's what Jerry's trying to do. McCarthy's trying to do, whomever. But I can't say I like it or I hate it. It's just it is what it is right now. Until later on down the line, if God forbid, if Dak Prescott gets hurt, God forbid, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. But if he gets in and pull a Dak like Dak did Romo type thing, man, fifth quarter said it. I heard him saying that this guy's athletic. He is. He's faster. He's quicker. He's younger. Dak's slow as hell. I can beat him running at my age, running backwards. He can't get away from no damn body. So maybe we need this type of quarterback. And I'm not saying he's going to come in and do that, but those are things that you have to. It could. Nothing is impossible in the NFL. Everybody's replaceable. You just never know, and that's just how we got to look at it right now. You just never know. I mean, it's so many things. He might just be a backup. You know what I mean? He might just. Apparently the 49ers didn't like something about him, so they got rid of him. If he was just the best thing or the coldest thing in the world in fifth quarter, we've talked about this before with other players. Why did they get rid of him? Why didn't they keep him? Why didn't they see that he was good enough to be a starter or their future quarterback or whatnot? So, like I say, you gotta factor all those things in. You don't want to be like, it's good to be positive about it because, we're Cowboy fans. We want the best for this team, and we want this guy to come here and bring some positiveness, if that's even a word, to this organization. But you got to be realistic about it, too. How much playing time is he going to get? Is he going to, you know what I mean? Is he going to see the field at all? Not with Dak Prescott making the millions and millions of dollars and things like that. So I'm sorry to keep talking, but I'm trying to find something positive about it. But I just can't right now.
No, yeah. Before you continue, that was really the point where I was going was what 1980 was saying to where I don't know how the fuck to judge this because I haven't whether or not I've seen him play or not, like 1980 said. I mean, we really don't know whether he'll even play or not. So it was that was really where my only thing was is like. It is what it is at this point, like he was saying. So like that's kind of where my big picture, I guess, point that I was trying to make. But go ahead, fifth quarter.
Yeah, man. Like it's like the analogy I always use, man. You just need the other car just to be as capable as the first one, man. And I feel like there's a few things that Cooper Rush can't do. Cooper Rush ain't really a mobile type guy, not really an athletic guy. Knows the system, probably can do it with his eyes closed, and that's why we still got him. And he's not a bad quarterback. Cooper Rush is he's like when you talk backup quarterback, a solid backup quarterback. That's Cooper Rush. But we need a guy to get in there and do a few more things, be a little more mobile. You know what I'm saying? That might not know the system as much, but you need him to be. It's kind of like Trey Lance is like what the Saints was doing with Hill, the Hill guy that they were putting that quarterback.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Trey Lance.
My thing is with Trey Lance. I really hope that he has somewhat of a not somewhat. Hope he has a good passing game better than Dak's. No, I mean it's like we're watching him, and we won't have to worry about is he going to throw an interception or not.
Man, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be a situation to where, as long as Dak stay healthy, Trey Lance not going to take the field this year.
Yeah.
What we don't want. Let's not get it twisted. Like I say, everybody's opinion is right. I'm gonna say this real quick. What we don't want, what we want is for Dak to be okay.
Yes,
absolutely.
We still have faith in Dak Prescott. The Dallas Cowboys still have faith in Dak Prescott. We want Dak Prescott, even though he's had his ups and downs, and we be pissed off at his ass sometimes, and ready for him to go, and But we want Dak to let's just get this straight. We want Dak to be okay. We don't want him to see the field.
No.
There shouldn't be a reason. There shouldn't be a reason why he sees the field this year, unless it's injury. Unless it's injury.
Yeah.
Now, if Dak start messing up, throwing interceptions and stuff, that's bad. Not only for him, but that's bad for the whole team, including us. Yes. Because we'll lose. We don't want to lose games to prove a point. Let's go ahead and put Trey Lance in. We don't want to go that direction.
Yeah.
We want to win with whomever. Well, Dak not, because Dak's in there. He's getting paid. He's taking a big chunk of the salary cap. Whatever. We want to win. We don't want to, okay, let's put him in and see how he's going to do. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? I get it. Sign him. We need a backup. These guys ain't doing right. It might be setting a fire under Dak's ass or whatever. Whatever y'all trying to do, it is what it is. But right now, we need to win right now with this team we got. We're good, but like fifth quarter say, just in case, But we don't want it just in case. We want Dak to work out. We want to back up. Well, we've been fighting for Dak all these years. We still been in denial and been kind of fighting for him all these years, but we want him to do the best he can. And, and for this guy not to even see the field. Now, if that's the case, I don't know what to tell you, but that's just my view on it.
That's a good
point. You gotta
too,
kill the faces, man. They're making me laugh, man.
Could we be bringing him in for a gadget player, trick play? That's a good point. That's what I mean. Like when the Saints would use Taysom Hill, dude could catch, he could run, he could pass. But he wasn't a starter, but he was a good gadget guy. And I like this addition to the team. Whatever they use Trey Lance for, just to have that young guy who's still on the rookie contract with his athleticism. He's a big guy. Just to have him in the quarterback room is good. It shows progress. It shows that Mike McCarthy is really trying. Like Cowboys Corner always say, he always give Mike McCarthy his props for pushing the edge, for trying to, being aggressive, being very different. If Jason Garrett here, we do not get Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. We still, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing to have him in that room, bro. Because think about this, y'all. For the ones that know, I'm going to take y'all back to 2015. Tony Romo got hurt. We had Brandon Whedon and Matt Castle. They stunk it up.
And Kellen Moore.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that
and
was bad.
Kellen Moore, they stunk it up, man. Brandon, they stunk it up. So, there might be some things that we might need Trey Lance for that Cooper Rush can't do. And the fact that Mike McCarthy bringing him in is a really good thing for us to have him. And there shouldn't even be talk of him replacing Dak.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott is the franchise quarterback. Dak Prescott knows this system better than anybody. Dak Prescott is a solid quarterback. He ain't that guy. He ain't just a over-the-top QB, a Pat Mahomes or any of those other guys. But Dak is a solid quarterback, man. You know, we're not just gonna play Dak 100%. Yeah, we critique him for the things he do, for the bonehead stuff he do. But the dude is a solid quarterback, man. And if he's healthy 100% this year, with the addition to the receivers that he got and all of that with Deuce Vaughn and, they talk about the Texas Coast offense, I think we can see a lot better things. And to be honest with you, getting Trey Lance should just add confidence to Prescott.
Yeah, there you go.
Add confidence. Dak shouldn't fear his job. Dak should be more confident. Dak should look in his room like, damn, Cooper Rush won. Cooper Rush damn near the reason we in the playoff because the games I missed, he showed out. Now we got this guy who's a young, athletic, like that. I would be happy.
Yeah,
I would be happy as hell, man. So, I'm happy. I'm happy we got him. It's an aggressive move. It's the type of move coaches and owners want to make when you want to win and you want to be aggressive. You don't be too splashy because sometimes too splashy don't turn out how you want it to be. When we've seen that in the past, we've seen it on the defensive side of the ball with Greg Hardy in 2015. We've seen it with Michael Bennett. We've seen it with a few players on that side of the ball. So I'm happy for it. It's a solid move. It's a low-key, quiet move. Jerry, he's a little slick joker, but Cowboy Corner, you had something to say?
All the faces he's making that's making me laugh.
How in the world do we get from trading for Trey Lance to Dak's a good quarterback?
Oh boy.
Dak Prescott is a good quarterback, man.
I'm just trying to. Did we stop at the stop sign or did we yield? I think we completely stopped. No, there's a difference between stopping and yielding. We just completely stopped here, fellas.
Dak is not a bad
okay
quarterback.
To yield, but we hit the octagon. All right, check this out. You need Dak Prescott to play good. We know that. We need him to do that. You're as good as your last game. And in that last game, I seen Dak Prescott choke against the 49ers. Sure, the first playoff game, penalties, yada, yada, yada. But that last game, if Dak pulls that shit, you want Trey Lance to take Dak Prescott's job. Because if you don't, then you're settling for mediocrity. Then you got to set up, because I always hear this from Cowboy fans. Who's going to take Dak Prescott's spot? Who are you going to replace Dak Prescott with? You don't know until you invest in the position. And getting Trey Lance, you're investing in that position. You want the next up-and-comer, because when shit hits the fan, if you have an employee that dies, God forbid you have an employee that dies, you have to have somebody to come right in and fill his damn place. If Dak Prescott stings it up on the field, you need somebody to come in and take his damn place. It's the circle of life. But we can't just say here, Dak's solid, Dak is this, Dak's that. We have to put the pedal to the metal, and I want Dak to fear this because I want Dak to play better. This isn't confidence. This is an adrenaline shot in the ass of don't pull that shit that you did in San Fran. That's what this is. And I done killed the host. Now you need somebody in here to take over the host. You're welcome. Now you got Cowboys Corner, second string host. Goddamn, this is why we get Trey Lance in here. Your starter goes out, your second guy comes in. Goddamn, I'm Trey Lance all of a sudden. Some bitch. Oh, Cowboys champ, what you got for us, baby?
Man, I can't say Dak is a good quarterback. He's solid. He's a bus driver. My whole issue with Dak is that the coaching staff, which was Kellen Moore, Jason Garrett era, try to make him to an elite quarterback instead of just playing him what he is, a damn bus driver. Now, with Trey Lance, it's one of those wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what direction are they going. Are they trying to run the offense like the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson? Or are they going to try to run a traditional West Coast type offense like he did in college? No, with Trey Lance in the event that Prescott wants $60 million a year.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
And right now, that's the goal. That's the going price right now for him, $60 million. Dak is going to have to make it at least to the NFC championships.
If he's asking for that much, 100% he needs to. But yeah, fucking hell, like that was funny. Cowboys corner, you just ranted like a motherfucker. That was super funny. But no,
I missed that shit. I know he was spitting some bullshit.
Go back and watch it. Go back and
watch it. It was like an epic Dak rant, which was funny to me. But
just say that you a Dak right now.
It's the only thing for me is like, I mean, I hate to. I don't like to go against our quarterback, man. But the fact of the matter is, we've seen. It is what it is with him. I mean, honestly, like we've talked so ad nauseum about him. I don't want to go down the same route again. I don't want to go long about him, but it's just like, honestly, I had nothing more to. We have nothing more to say about him.
No, not really.
There really isn't anything for us to say new.
Nope. That's exactly right. It ain't. This is a see what's going to happen season.
Exactly.
Yeah, neither one of us know. With all these new additions, now we got Trey Lance at backup quarterback. Neither one of us have any idea how this season is going to go with this hard ass schedule we got too. We got a tough schedule.
That's true.
Yeah, but tough.
We have a tough schedule.
Oh yeah.
So,
but if this team is planning on being the team they want to be, they got to beat these teams on the schedule.
Yeah.
They have to. It's up to this offense. It's really going to be up to the offense because we know what the defense can do.
Yes.
But it's really up to the offense this season, the run game. It just got us off of. Jerry's smart. He's really smart if you think about it because look what we're talking about.
Right.
Look what he got us talking about. He got us talking about another quarterback, Dak Prescott. Trey Lance, what's gonna happen? Did he draft him did he trade for him to take Dak Prescott's spot? Man, they ain't gonna do nothing like that, dog. It's gonna be the same thing. Dak, they paying him too much money. He's gonna be our quarterback, regardless if we like him or not. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Ain't nothing we can say about it. No matter how much we break it down, we done, like Eshan said, we done broke it down enough year after year after year after year. How much,
how long are we gonna keep?
How long? There's nothing more we can really say. What can we say? What can you actually say more?
What do you mean by produce? Like we talking about producing. I mean, producing is just doing their job.
Who said that? What?
No, I think what he means is like there's a lot of
previous comments.
Yeah, no, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking to the guys in the comments.
No, Walker,
they were saying we need to fix the O-line. So he said he pretty much saying it's kind of an excuse because other QBs do good without an O-line.
Dallas_Cowboys said most of Dak's passes were under pressure. Every pass in the National Football League is under pressure. You have 2.5 to 3 seconds to throw that damn ball.
Yeah.
When you get your toilet paper to wipe your ass, it takes you 4 seconds to get to your to get to your colon. So you think about how fast the quarterback got to throw that ball. You mid ass, and that ball's already out.
Oh my God!
There's no quarterback. There's no quarterback in the NFL that wants to run.
Yes. Yeah.
They don't want to run first.
Yeah.
98 been saying that for years. He said, "Trust me, they don't want to run." And look, when that got hurt, bro, you just came on the live and just stared in the camera like, "What I tell y'all?"
Yeah. They don't want to run the ball. I've had quarterbacks tell me, "Guys, all I want to do is drop back and throw the ball or hand it off. I don't want to run." They don't want to run. They run unless they have to.
Yeah.
So when they have to run, that's just like a police officer. they don't want to chase you. They want to put your hands behind your back and handcuff you, put you in the back of the squad car. They don't want to chase your ass.
That's why they got tasers. They don't want to chase you. They just light your ass up like Chris.
Yeah, now they just shoot you.
I got you, Cowboy champ.
But no, man, 1980, like that's the point. Like dude, like the point about us we can't say anything more at this point. But the reality is, we shouldn't have to say anything.
There you go.
Because the truth is, like you always say, we're not on the field. So even if we talk at fucking nauseum, it has zero impact on them.
On them, yeah.
So us talking, I mean, it really comes down to Dak's a solid player, but he's an extremely wildly inconsistent player, which is where all of our reservations come at him.
When the chips are on the line.
And
really.
At this point with him, I could give zero fucks about stats. I could give zero fucks about how many games we win in the regular season. For me, with him, it's entirely about moments. When the chips are down, like you're talking about 1980, at the divisional round, are you going to throw 2 picks? Or are you going to actually step up when it matters most?
Yeah.
I'm sick of him talking in the fucking press conferences saying, oh, I messed up again. You know what? Next year is going to be better. Fucking, oh, you know what? We're going to come back for next season. We know the guys we have in the fucking locker room. Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
No, man. Like you talk with no actionable steps. You talk with no results. And I'm sick to death of it. I just want to see results.
Go up one comment.
You can't put solid and inconsistent in this. No, I think it's yeah. I mean, it's just he. When I say he's solid, I mean that he has talent, but he doesn't play well. Is really where I. But I can't even.
Man. We first of all, listen. Dak Prescott is Dak Prescott. You know, he is who he is at this point.
Yeah.
He can go out there. He can throw you 3 TDs. He can throw you 2-3 interceptions, man. You know, pick your poison. You know, you just gotta hope that this coaching staff has finally, figured things out at this point in his career. Prescott, he got a good receiver core. He got a couple of good running backs. I think all 3 of our running backs. I think it might be Rico, Deuce, and TP. Those guys are good. The O-line, it is what it is with that. They just got to figure that out. But he has enough things around him for success. The defense can be successful. Even though losing Overshown's a big deal, I still feel like we have guys back there that can go after the ball, man. We always can drop J-Ron Curse down, and we got versatile guys, man. We got very versatile guys on the defensive side of the ball. I tried, buddy. But at this point, you just gotta hope for the best when it comes to Prescott. We ain't getting Trey Lance, and now we coming here like, oh, it's over for Dak. It's over for Dak. That ain't what this life is about. That ain't what we're doing.
Right,
we're just saying we're just evaluating what's going on. And what's going on is the Cowboys have made a very good move, in my opinion. They have made a very good move, in my opinion. Now, it's probably natural for a quarterback. To be like, damn, they brought a first round here. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Even when he's paid, because quarterback, it's just natural, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it is what it is. But he has always had a good team around him. No, he didn't. So. Like I said, this ain't a bash and Dak screen because we got Trey Lance, because Dak is still the quarterback and he's gonna be there. Knock on wood, long as he's healthy, Prescott is gonna be there. That's his job, man. Whatever I may think about him, regardless, he's earned that position. He's earned it.
And there's nothing.
Trey Lance ain't there to take Dak job in the event that they don't give him an extension. I can see Trey Lance actually learning under Dak, learning the system, learning the ins and outs of the receivers and everything, and probably in the next couple of years, because he's still young, being our starter. But right now, ain't nothing happening with that. It just secured a good spot, and it was a good move. But you're gonna see number 4 behind up under that center all season.
That's
All
it.
season, man. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Man, I want to know where this narrative is coming from with the offensive line. I'm pretty sure we're watching second and third stringers out there in preseason. And don't get me wrong, they don't look the greatest.
Right.
But did we forget that we have starting linemen that we haven't seen yet? Did we forget
What happened, bro? What you talking about? What happened?
Oh, we're talking about the O-line has its concerns and yada, yada, yada. No, the O-line don't have – Dak Prescott was the top 5 least quarterback in the National Football League last year. Crappy Hurts and that Philadelphia City was tied for 7th, being sacked for 38 times. And you don't hear those stink-ass fans talk about being sacked 38 times in their offensive line.
What?
And they got a really good offensive line. So we gotta put narratives to the side about this O-line's this, the O-line's that. Dak Prescott was one of the least sacked quarterbacks last year, guys. That's just an excuse narrative that Dackers like to use. Oh, he was pressured. Oh, he this, that, and the third. It's crap, guys. Dak Prescott was one of the least sacked quarterbacks in the National Football League. The team that was in the Super Bowl, crappy Hurts, the guy was sacked 38 times, and his average throwing was 2.8 seconds. That's not even getting your toilet paper. That's not even mid-ass. You just got done wrapping toilet paper.
Man, stop talking about wiping ass, man.
I'm giving you an analogy. Analogies.
Hey, start walking, man. Don't mess my Friday night up talking like that, man.
So, wait.
Is that directed at us or?
Don't mess my Friday night up talking like that, man. Don't ever compare me to, man. Don't do that, man.
I can't do this.
Don't do that. I'm really having a good Friday, bro. Don't compare me to compromised media, dog. Anyways,
opinion about Dak.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he thought I was coming to his opinion about that, but nah, nah. But yeah, moving right along. So even though we didn't get to see Overshown, we saw bite-sized samples of him. But I felt like his projection was on an upward motion, and I feel like he would have had a big presence. Then let me have my opinion about Dak. What are you talking about, man?
Oh my God!
What are you talking about? Oh my Lord, that wasn't even. Oh my God. Anyways,
there we go.
Dude, we weren't coming at you.
Dog, for 5 years, they told me apart because of my opinion about Dak, and it's still the same. But I'm not gonna be naive and act like the dude is just terrible. The dude is just terrible. I'm not going to sit here and bash Dak because we got Trey Lance, because Dak is still the starter. Trey Lance get out there this year, he will stink it up.
Yeah. He don't know nothing yet. He don't know nothing yet. It takes years. It takes y'all got to remember, it takes years for quarterbacks to learn, to really, really learn. I'm old school. I like my quarterbacks, my new just drafted first round quarterbacks. I like them to sit on the bench for like at least 2 years just to learn.
There you go.
Just to learn.
There you go. Pat Mahomes sat on the bench. Aaron Rodgers sat on the bench behind.
Tony Romo sat on the bench.
Romo sat on the bench behind. He took his job eventually, but Romo sat on the bench. Tom Brady sat on the bench. It's a good thing to sit back and learn the system, learn the players, learn from the quarterback, regardless of what you might think about him. It's good to learn, but we just added somebody else on. He's been on here before. What's going on, brother?
What's happening?
What's up, man? How are you?
Brand new.
Not much, man.
What's up, man?
Okay.
I don't know, man. You tell us what happened, man. What you think about it?
Oh, man. I think it's an excellent move.
Boom.
This has been like it's been like 9 years. I mean, how much do you need to know? How much do you need to know? That's like you keep driving the same old damn car, and you keep putting all this money in this car, and keep breaking down. He finally said, "Damn, man, I got too many miles on this car, and now I need to get something new." You go finance a new ride.
There you go.
I mean,
I
9 years, man. I mean, it's like I'm a truck driver, like fan right here, 1980, and a truck can only hold so many. A truck can go a lot of miles, and wear and tear on it could just break down. You need to oil it up. You got to take it to DOT. You got to hook up to the trailer. It's so much time, man. I mean,
I get it.
What up, boss?
I get exactly.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same thing. I mean, I think this is a great move for the team. I think it'll put some fire up on the Dak. And if he get hurt, because it's all this new offense that we're running, if he gets hurt from this, then you have a solid backup that can take more hits.
Yeah,
he's going to take some hits. Can he make it out of the hits? We'll find out. But
right.
You know, it's just that San Fran game really opened up 2 years in a row, opened up a lot of eyes for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, can you beat top tier defense? I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Can you beat a good defense round 1, round 2, and in the Super Bowl? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. But I'm almost tired of it. I'm like tired of seeing it. I love him, but I'm tired of seeing it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to throw stones at Dak. I love him.
I'll throw stones.
I'm gonna put this question at Cowboys corner.
I don't want to demonize him, but I just think it's like it's just too much. It's adding up. It's frustration.
That's exactly right. So
appreciate you, Cody. Cowboys corner. Could you take that question from me? You was a big Romo fan. What you think about this?
Didn't we say the same sort of thing when Dak? No, we didn't. Dak Prescott was a 4th round pick. Dak Prescott was a 3rd round or a 3rd string quarterback coming into the season, right? And Trey Lance, 1st round pick, 3rd string coming into the season. But it was in training camp. Romo got hurt. Kellen Moore broke his foot, broke his arm too because he sucked. And so you get this, right? Dak Prescott had a lot of footwork issues coming out of Mississippi State. Dak Prescott definitely, like 1980 said, needed a year, maybe 2 years on that bench to learn, right? Because Dak Prescott kind of came off slow. There was times when the NBC Sunday Night Football or CBS will put the camera on Romo. Romo's counting the thing. You know, he got 8 in the box, and Dak's going to a running play, right? So it's different circumstances. Big time different. There's not a lot of he's a 4th round, he's 3rd string. We don't got to worry about that, right? There's a lot of that. With Trey Lance, it's you might be the biggest bust of all time, right? So 2 different circumstances, but Trey Lance gets
okay.
And so that's what it is.
I like that. I like that point. I like how you compared the expectations from a 4th round to a 1st round. That's a good point. So you're right. It really wasn't that. So Eshan, let me come to you real quick. How do you feel about? I know, like I said, it's another sample size. He's a big man, but it's a sample size. Did you see anything from Mozzie Smith that you like in those past preseason games?
In the preseason, I'll be honest, not really. But I'm completely against this notion, like 1980 made a video where like people are already deeming him a bust and all that shit. I'm just like, guys, we haven't seen him in a meaningful game. So like he's played 2 preseason games, man. So I mean, I'm just like,
who are we talking about?
No, Mozzie. Like
Mozzie.
There's people calling him a bust already with 2 preseason games played.
Illiterate fans.
So I'm just like, really, like that's where we're going after 2 preseason games. So I just think, I mean, as far as his specific play, he has a lot to work on. He's a rookie after all. So, I mean, he does have a lot to work on for sure. But I would not go as far as to say he's a bust already. Nowhere near that. Not right now, no. We need to see him play more in the regular season. Then give him some time to learn. And then, we can judge him accurately based off of that. So that's where my thoughts are with him right now.
Okay. 1980, how you feel about the big man? You haven't seen enough?
Wow. It's crazy because like you said, people are already classifying him as a bust. Those are people that don't really know the sport and that haven't played. you got to remember this guy's the first line of defense. That's a tough position to learn. You talk about hands-on, you're like right there as soon as they hike the ball. He's being double teamed a lot. I think they're looking for most of our Cowboy fans. They're looking for a Leon Lett style, somebody to get in there and get after the quarterback. That's not his job. I'm sorry, it's not.
Yeah,
he's just a guy that needs to take up space. That makes it very hard for running backs to get through. Now, am I saying he'll never sack the quarterback? No, he probably will sometimes. But I think right now, what we're seeing is him developing and learning how to become familiar with the position. You have to become familiar with the position, especially a position like that, because you're dealing with so much. You're being double teamed pretty much every play. If you go back and look at the film, he's being double teamed almost every play. So
sometimes triple teamed.
When somebody's being double teamed, that means somebody else is free. See, he makes other job. See, he's a cleanup guy. That's all he really is. Right. He makes other people's job better or easier. Yeah. So now there should be an excuse for D-Law and Parsons or whoever to come around that end and get a sack. You get what I'm saying? So it's a domino effect. He's there. He's designed to be a strong defensive tackle, to take up space, clog up the middle, take on double teams. That's his job. Now, that's hard. It's hard to stand out doing that because it's not exotic enough. You know, Leon Lett was different. He'd get in there. He was the big cat. He'd get in there. Boom. He was back there sometimes before Charles Haley and Tony Tolbert. You know what I'm saying? So he was a different style. There are different styles of different, like Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp was a go-getter. He went after Brett Favre, all of him, and they used to go battles and shit. He was a different type of defensive tackle. You get what I'm saying? They ran a 3-4 defense, so he was always being double teamed too. But he was just able to do that. Mozzie doesn't have that kind of speed and agility. He's just somebody to take up space right now. Everything else that he's going to need to learn, he'll learn that down the line, hopefully as soon as possible. Yeah, it looks bad. Yeah, he hasn't done nothing. He hasn't got a sack or did anything. That's what we want to see. We want to see a rookie, a 20-year-old rookie, be instant Hall of Famer. That's not going to happen, man. I'm sorry. And there's no cheat codes in real life. Maybe Madden. See, people play too much damn Madden. Right. They create these damn 99 players and 7 feet tall. That's why I stopped playing Madden years and years ago. Yeah. Because it's just stupid. I mean, you got to be realistic. Yeah. You got to be realistic when you're talking about football. You can't come on here and not be prepared. You can't come on here and say, oh, well, we need this guy. We need that guy to do this and do that, do that. Say, man, don't none of us know what's going to happen this season. Like I just said 5 minutes ago. None of us know what's going to happen this fucking season. We don't know at all. Dak could go out there and throw for 3,000 yards. We don't know. Football is a gamble. It's like going to the fucking casino. You put your quarter in. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose. You never know.
You never know.
So we're not going to get on here and act like I'm not talking to y'all or anything like that. But to whom it may concern, we're not going to get on here and talk about, oh, well, this guy needs to be doing this and this guy needs to be doing that. And we sit back watching and waiting. Yeah, we want what's best for our team. We want the best out there. And a lot of us been fans for a long time. And we remember them Super Bowls back in the 90s. And we still waiting. And we like my boy that just came in said, how long we got to wait? How long we got to wait? Now, now we got to wait on Mozzie to develop. Oh, now we signed Trey Lance. Oh, now we got to wait on him to learn the offense and maybe take Dak Prescott's spot. That shit ain't gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Jay, come fix your face, man.
I agree.
What happened?
But yeah, Cowboys champ. You know, I pretty much know your standpoint. Cowboys champ. I want to take this in a different direction with you, man. We don't hear much talk about our defensive ends this year, man. How you feel about that position?
Oh, the reason why we not talking about because we already expected what they're gonna do. with D-Law, and of course, you got Parsons, Sam Williams. If he can stay his ass out of trouble, uh,
Oh my God.
Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, our ends, expected to be better than what they were last year.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
but the deal is, it depends on uh, if the middle can stay healthy, clog up their middle, and have not just the ends but the linebackers and the safeties, hybrid linebackers come in and clog up the holes.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. That was a good point. Isham, I'm calling you real quick. Trayvon Diggs, Stephon Gilmore. How you feeling now that we got somebody of that status on the other side of Diggs?
I think now that with Gilmore opposite him, I think because Gilmore is also a vet, I think he'll help Trayvon out a lot as far as his technique as a corner, because we all know how much that guy likes to gamble on plays and stuff, which has bit him in the ass numerous times.
Yeah.
So I think having Gilmore opposite Trevon will help him substantially. I do 100% think that. Uh, but with that being said, though, I do think as well that I am really hoping that this is not the case, but I hope that now that he got his money, I hope he, to coin a 1980 phrase, thinks this shit doesn't stink. I really hope he doesn't go down that route, and think that, oh, I got my money, you don't know any, you know what I mean? I really hope that doesn't take over him. We don't
Too
know.
late.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late because he got his
I
bag.
know, right?
I'm just
Too
talking
late.
about it, man. I'm
Because
talking
that's what
about
the
it.
NFL is all about now. They paying
No.
these guys before
Yeah.
they even winning championships. Back in the day, they didn't do that shit. You had to earn your money, and it made them go out there and play harder and work for it. Now we're in the 65 league and 65 times, 65 rules, and everybody's getting paid because they go off to the side and go crying to their agents and lawyers and shit. And they say, "Oh man, I need more money. So and so getting paid this much money. Why am I got? Motherfucker, he won a Super Bowl. You haven't. Sit down and shut up." See, it's so different now. It's hard. It's even hard to watch. You can't even really watch no more. If you're an old school fan, I'm pretty sure it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to watch the NFL right now because it's so fucking sissified. Now we talking about the cornerbacks. I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's my domain. Now, Trayvon Diggs, now you getting paid all this money, right? Okay, well, I need to get out there. I need you to stop falling for the 1-2 move. Every time I look up, you falling for the 1-2 move. Y'all still falling. Y'all still running to each other when they crisscross and shit, making mediocre high school, junior high mistakes. I'm gonna need you to be a shutdown corner, damn near Dion like, because you're getting your money now. You see what I'm saying? You ain't won shit, but you're getting your money, and that goes for everybody, not just the Cowboys. I'm talking about players in general.
He's scared to hit. Diggs scared to hit, dog.
We need guys to come on. Come with it. You getting your money. You getting paid. Right. It's too late now. Like I just told Shan, it was too late. They already gave him his fucking money. So now he about to get real finicky and sissified now. Yes. So who knows what kind of goddamn Trayvon Diggs you gonna see this year?
Yeah. No, that's a good point, 1980. And I mean, he made there was a point that was just made, right, to where he's scared of tackling. Oh fucking hell! Like there were times, as good as our defense played against them in the Niners, that Kittle play, if you remember, where man fucking is tackling like this. Like what the fuck kind of tackle is this? Like I'm just like, 1980. How many times have you brought up wrapping up, man? Like seriously, and I get it. I mean, like it's yeah. So but fifth quarter, to answer your question, man. But like my thing with Trayvon is like, and having the duo Trayvon and Stephon Gilmore, it's like I'm an optimist, so I am going to say that I do think he's going to play well. But having said that, like 1980 said, I mean, now that he has his money, it's to be determined. So yeah, so we really have to see how this manifests on the field. So but yeah, go ahead.
My bad, fifth quarter.
Nah, you good, man.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You good. Cowboys corner. Who you see at wide out 1 and 2, man?
Cowboys
Can
Can
corner.
y'all hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
got you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear.
Cowboys corner. Did you hear that?
What happened? What was the
Oh,
I
question?
was saying, who do you see at wide out 1 and 2?
1 and 2 wide out. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. Ron, you have a great night, brother. Thanks for coming on here, man. You get better, get healthy, brother. Fuck cancer.
Super Ron. I'm gonna start calling him Super Ron. That's Superman right there.
Yeah. Take care, Ron. Stay healthy, man.
All right, Ron.
CeeDee Lamb,
bless you,
Brandon
man.
Cooks, Michael Gallup.
Tolbert.
Tovar's number 4. He just locked in number 4.
Tolbert's number 4. Okay.
He just said first and second wide receiver. I don't think he said third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah.
Tolbert need to be number 3 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like October.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the OG something over there, man. Do you feel there will be any difference in Mike McCarthy coaching this year?
No.
He took one out of my
Damn.
book.
No.
I
Just
don't
straight
know.
to the point.
Yeah. That's cool. I love it.
If his main thing is clock management, we've seen it for a while,
Oh,
so
boy.
We'll figure it out with him. Hell, he's going to be running a lot of scheme like play action and doing all this funny stuff. We'll see how that work out, but he's going to have to bring something better than he did. When he coached at Green Bay, whether he coached there before, we'll figure it out, though. I mean, they're going to try to hide Dak this year with a lot of schemes because we already know, he's going to think that, will I throw a pick here? Will I throw a pick there? How many picks was it? 17 picks? Or how many was
16,
it? Like
15.
So he's going to try to keep
Too many.
Dak out of that.
Too many. Exactly. Too many.
He's going to try to keep Dak out of that by running the ball. That's good and everything. That's the point in time we're going to throw the ball. But him not playing, I don't know if he's playing tomorrow, but him not playing his preseason is kind of like you practicing all the time with your boys, but get out on the field.
You got to get on the field. I agree. You got to get on the field.
Run out there. I don't care.
I agree.
If you
I agree.
play 5 minutes, if he's probably playing tomorrow, this is going to be good. But he should have played the game before. You got to get a rhythm with your team.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And not against your defense. We know our defense is good, but other opponents is figure out. Oh, are they going to scheme for me here? They're going to scheme for me. Like, bro, what are you doing? And it's like, okay, well, we're going to find out what this is all about. We're going to find out the truth here within the next 6 games. Can be held under pressure. So,
yeah.
And that guy get used to getting hit. He haven't got hit in practice either.
That's another one. Yeah.
Cowboys corner. You mentioned on your podcast with Cowboys blog that Deuce Vaughn in this last preseason game really didn't do a lot besides that one touchdown. We probably won't see much of him, in this next preseason game. But what are your expectations of him this season? Do you see him taking the role of what Tony took behind Zeke with the maybe 12, 13, 14 snaps a game?
No, because that didn't work, and that pissed a lot of fans off because TP deserved more snaps than what he got. Deuce Vaughn, though, however, at his stature, yes, he has big playmaking ability, right? But at his stature, there's only so many times where you could put him into the game for your game plan in certain situations. Because what I seen in the second preseason game is, he had a nice spin-off running for the touchdown, but after that, behind the scrimmage, one-arm tackling, these big guys, right? Big 6'6", 340-pound lineman over there, just one arming him onto the ground, right? So Deuce Vaughn's probably going to see the ball maybe 10 times a game. That's it. So It's more of utilizing Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle, who I think is going to make the team over Malik Davis. All right.
I think he already is a second stringer.
So it's utilizing Pollard and Dowdle, and then bringing in Deuce when you need him to be that playmaking ability. And I'm not talking about what they tried with Tavon Austin. I'm not talking about what they try to do with Kavontae Turpin. I'm talking about guys that put him in a screen situation.
Rocket Ismail.
Predictable. One more time, 1980.
Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, exactly. So it's about putting him in a situation where you can utilize his talents. That's where you need Deuce Vaughn. You don't need Deuce Vaughn to be a 20-carry back. You don't need Deuce Vaughn to even be a 15-yard back or a 15-carry game of back, right? You just need Deuce Vaughn to go in there, make his presence felt like a Lance Dunbar, and go in there, get your ass out of there.
Hey, 1980,
I forgot
man.
all about Lance Dunbar.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
man,
right
me too,
here,
man.
brother. Hey, look, it's all blurry. It looks like I'm running fast.
1980.
Remember that game? He had 6 catches for 100 yards receiving.
Who, Lance Dunbar?
Hey, 1980. With Gilly and Trayvon with such different styles, do you see it being like far off balance with which side, or the field that the opposing offense scores on? Or do you think Trayvon will adapt more to Gilly's style, or Gilly will just teach Trayvon to play his style better?
Oh, 1980, are you muted or I can't hear you?
My bad. You mean get picked on the most? What side get picked on?
Well, what I'm saying is we know what Trayvon's style. He take a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Gilly is a really sound cornerback. So I'm asking, do you think Gilly would teach Trayvon to play more of his style, being a veteran, or he would just show Trayvon, hey, what you're doing is good, but just do it a little better?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Okay, they're talking every day, just like you talk to your coworkers every day, and you learn from your coworkers every day. But you still got to come up with your own style. You can't teach. You can't teach talent. You can't teach talent and ability. You can tell somebody where to go and how to get there, but it's up to them to know where to go and how to get there. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So they both have their own unique style, but Trayvon Diggs is a good cornerback. He's not a great cornerback. He's to me, guys. Don't kill me for saying this, but he's not really a solid, consistent cornerback. He's just good enough to be, get his money or whatever, yada yada yada. Gilmore is a good playmaking cornerback as well. They both have playmaking ability, but like I just said, you can't coach ability. You can't coach that. Yeah, you can get. Y'all can talk every day. Hey man, I would try this way. Just like Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. Cooper was out there showing them how to run routes and basic things, basic fundamentals. Because Amari Cooper, we all know he was probably one of the best route runners in the game today. But it's up to you. It's up to you to figure that out. Cornerback is really, you really have to have it down to a science. When and I'm seeing it a lot. It's bad coaching as well as it's more than anything. They are now. Dan Quinn is doing a really good job of turning these guys into ball hogs. When that ball is in the air, y'all heard me say this a million times. You become a receiver as well. You're no longer a cornerback. Yeah. Cornerback position goes out of the window. That ball is your ball. That's my ball. That's how I viewed it. When I played cornerback and that ball was in the air, I saw that receiver looking up. He turned his head. I turned my head too. Because guess what? I no longer have to worry about him anymore. The ball is my responsibility. Yeah. And that's what they've got to learn. I'm still seeing a lot of bad habits, a lot of bad mistakes. Guys, they scared of getting beat now. They don't even play on the ball. They so scared of getting beat that they don't even want to turn their head and try to locate where the ball is.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Diggs he got a lot of balls thrown at him. Those, you remember those Larry Brown interceptions in '95 when we got that last Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Diggs get those Larry Brown interceptions, the balls that are just thrown out there, and he just happened to be in that area. Yeah, but he's not I'm scared to throw that way, shut down, Dion, don't have to go to the huddle type cornerback. You get what I'm saying? So they're both going to be tested because they're not on that level. You get what I'm saying? So, it's just we'll see. We'll see if they've learned anything. We'll see if so-and-so's rubbed off on so-and-so and they can help each other and things like that. But like I say, it's up to you to be able to make a change to whatever negative is going on in your game. It's up to you, nobody else. It's nobody else's job. He's got his side and he's got his side. He can't be over it. When they hike that ball, guess where Gilmore gonna be? He gonna be on his side. He ain't gonna be in Trayvon Diggs' ear. Hey man, go this way. Hey, don't stop backpedaling. Keep on going. He can't do that. It's just like your mom and them drop you off at school. When you get out the car, while you still in the car, they say, listen in class. Don't act a fool. Don't turn your tail up in class. Do your work. Don't have me come up there and give you whooping in front of the class. But once they drop you off, that's it. It's just you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So they got to figure that shit out. Hopefully they have.
Yeah. Agreed.
Man, let me ask y'all this, man. Anybody got anything else they want to say before we get out of here?
Nothing. I'm not.
Nah, I'm gonna watch the game tomorrow to see if Trey's gonna play or not.
Everybody good. All right, Cowboys, I got one question for you. When Dak throw 40 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, what you gonna say?
He said,
"Wow,
that's
a bold prediction."
Hold on. Say that again.
I said when Dak throw 40 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, what you gonna say?
That was a damn good fucking nap I had.
Right. Oh damn.
You stupid. You crazy, dude.
That's a good nap, huh?
That was a damn good nap.
Damn.
Hey, you crazy, bro.
No, man.
Right,
remember last time on the last show, Cowboys corner just dropping fucking one-liners the whole conversation about Dak?
Yeah, that's him, man.
Nah, that was Uncle Drew. That was Uncle Drew's show last week.
Oh, yeah. For the
I'm
last
gonna cut that clip. I think we got an Eagle fan in the chat. I'm gonna cut that clip and put it back up. But yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Every Friday we doing. I told y'all we back for good this time, man. I appreciate everybody for coming on. OG, make sure you pull back up Friday, man. You might as well become a regular every Friday night, bro.
What time? What time you normally
8 p.m. Central.
Hold on.
You send invites out, or how you do it?
No, well, once we start, if I ain't got your email on there, I just put the link in the chat.
Okay, then. How can I get you my email?
You can just drop it in the private chat right now.
Oh, I can drop it.
Hey, OG, don't expect it every Friday.
I told y'all I'm back every Friday. This is my second in a row. I'm gonna be consistent, dude.
It's like Groundhog Day, right? When he sees his shadow with 6 more weeks of winter. When we got 2 shows going on, winter's coming early. That's what that
y'all
is.
just wait. I promise y'all, halfway through the season, Cowboy Corner gonna change half of the shit he said, and he know I'm Sherlock Holmes with this shit. And I'm gonna play a clip where he says something. 1980 know how I do it. I'm gonna play it.
So here's
I got a full clip ready for him because I know what he's gonna do.
So you can do that. You can say that, but I can just clip this, and I can literally go back 5 minutes of you bashing Dak Prescott, and then changing it up to Dak is solid, Dak is good. So
I didn't bash Dak Prescott one time.
You just did it within 1 hour. So
no, I didn't.
I can clip 2, dog.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
If you can go back and show me bashing him in his video,
I'll go clip it.
I will cash up to 20. I did not bash him one time tonight.
I just sent you my email. If you can see it.
All right, bro. I didn't bash him one time. Don't get mad because I'm not on your trash Dak panel tonight. Hey, you know me. I'm game by game, bro. When he play like trash, I say it.
Oh, but I can't be game by game.
I ain't bash him. I just say he's gonna be our starter this year. He's a solid quarterback.
But I can't
be lying to yourself. He's not a solid quarterback.
On this. You are a pimple on an ass cheek, annoying as hell.
Yeah, we know the real when it comes to you. They know Sherlock Holmes when it comes. I'm just waiting. I can't wait. Halfway through the season, you gonna say some old off the wall shit that ain't gonna make no sense. And I'm gonna play a clip of your ass from week 3 saying the complete opposite.
No, sir.
Like I've been doing for the last 6 years on you.
Not here on Cowboys Corner.
The last 6 years I've been doing this.
Oh,
The last
Lord.
6 years, you've been falling asleep on live streams.
Hey, watch your mouth, man.
Hey, what we gonna do on Sundays though? What we gonna do on Sunday? You want to sit back and watch the game, or you want to commentate, or how you gonna do the Sunday thing then?
I don't really do. I'm really not able to do Sundays now because I work now.
Okay.
Hey, Sunday.
Oh, you got to work on Sundays?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, he got his prosthetic leg. He's back
Don't
to
you
work.
drive truck?
Yeah, I go in Sunday night.
Oh.
Now he dispatched now.
Oh, he
Yeah,
dispatch?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
shit.
worked po-po, so be
Goddamn.
careful what you say.
yeah. Moving on up a little bit, man.
He worked for the feds. Be careful.
I wish I did.
He just said he was Sherlock Holmes. He's dropping hints.
Hey, listen, people in the chat, pay
Got time
attention.
traffic.
Pay
Got time
attention.
traffic.
Follow me every Friday. Listen to this man. I guarantee you, middle of the season, he gonna have a whole different perspective on this team.
Okay.
And all y'all gotta do is say, "Drop it, DJ," and I'm gonna drop them clips on his ass. He ain't
Okay,
gonna-
so he's
I'm
gonna
telling y'all.
use before a week
Everybody that's been
before the
around
season
know this
starts.
how it goes with him, man. I'm
So
telling
he's gonna
y'all.
use before the season even starts versus
Oh,
how the
fuck.
season's going. He's gonna use what I said again. See, that's so foul. Like I said, a pimple on an ass cheek, just annoying as hell.
Oh,
I'm telling y'all. I'm
What
telling
the
y'all.
fuck
But
is
salute to
that?
everybody, man. We about to get up out of here, y'all.
All right. Peace to y'all.
All
God
right,
bless
guys,
you.
take care, man.
All right. Later.
Please.
All right. Peace, everybody.